What is going on, everybody? I've got the man himself, Puckett, here today. How are you?
Doing good, man.
Yeah, sweet. So, obviously, this is your second time casting for Gfinity. Like, how do you find the event in general? Are you enjoying the city? Tell us about your general experience.
You know, it's my only second time leaving the U.S. to come to Europe, so love London. Kind of know my way around now, so a little bit more comfortable. The people are awesome. The weather sucks. The food's decent. But no, it's a lot of fun, and honestly, I just love being a part of the Gfinity tournaments. They bring the best of the best from around the world to compete. It's kind of a smaller venue, a little bit more close. Everyone has more time to talk to each other and hang out. And they do a phenomenal job. You know, I feel like everyone comes over here, you get treated like a prince. They feed you, they put you up in a hotel, you get to hang out with the fans and relax, and I really feel like they stepped it up here for G2.
Yeah, so, I mean, is that one of the things that you say Gfinity is doing, you know, better compared to other events, is getting the fans involved, letting people have access to, you know, the people that they look up to, etc.?
I think so. I mean, they're keeping it small, which is good, because, you know, eventually it's just going to grow too big.
Yeah.
So hopefully this lasts a while longer, but I just met a 9-year-old Billy and his
yeah,
friends.
which we saw.
It was really cool, just kind of signing autographs and hanging out with the guys who've been watching videos for years now.
Yeah.
So it was really fun.
Yeah, do you want to give us a bit about your background in casting? Because if I'm not mistaken, you started off with Halo, and then you moved on to Call of Duty and like other events, like, which is a pretty cool story. Like, if you want to share a bit about that.
Yeah, so I've been working in esports for almost a decade now. In February 2014, it'll be 10 years. Ran my first tournament when I was 17 years old. From there, I helped work on a TV show in 2006 and 2007 as a producer. And then I wrote commentary back in those days for actors in 2006. And in 2007, Sundance, the CEO of MLG, he was one of the main talent at the time.
Yeah.
He said, why don't you just come cast live? So I started with Halo, was casting Halo 1 back in the day, a little bit raw, but really on camera for the first time in 2007. Did a whole bunch of different jobs, directing, producer at MLG. But now I find myself casting a little bit of Call of Duty, and I love it. Halo was always fun, but Call of Duty, I didn't understand how you could be entertained by something where people die so fast. But as I played the game more and as I learned it, I figured out how much more strategy is needed to execute these strategies because the kills are so fast. The Black Ops 2 spectator mode, the best we've ever seen on console. They did a phenomenal job. And just being able to control and do a full show from a single controller, it's truly an incredible experience. And I got to take my hat off to the guys at Treyarch. They did a perfect job with this game.
Yeah, and so I guess following on from that, you know, this is a Treyarch title, Black Ops 2. How are you feeling for Ghosts?
You know, I'm excited. I think it's whole new group of fans is what I'm most looking forward to. Every year, there's hundreds, thousands of people buying the game, playing the game, some of them for the first time, and I feel like that is just an opportunity to help esports grow.
Yeah.
Get the word out there. In the first weeks when you're playing pubs, don't talk trash. Tell the people that are shooting well against you about esports.
Yeah.
Get them involved, because that's the only way we're going to grow with new games, new blood. I feel like Call of Duty is the perfect place to be right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good spin on it, you know, turn that kind of like anger that you might see put towards other people, put them into esports, you know, if they're kicking your ass, why not put them into the, you know, a sort of place which benefits everyone. So, final thing, who are you rooting for, if you're allowed to say that, or who do you think's got a good chance?
I'm not scared. I'm not scared to tell you who I'm rooting for. Honestly, the easiest team to work with for me is Complexity. They're reliable, they're professional, they're some of the best in the business. I really love the attitudes that they have on the team. Mr. X is the best coach in the game.
Brilliant coach.
He's one of the most winning players in MLG history with so many titles across all games. He's really transformed this team that used to be kind of young, and they would be angry and they would just go off the cuff and yell on Twitter if they're unhappy, and he's turned them into true professionals. Complexity, I'm really proud of what they did at Anaheim. They're really fun to watch. They have their stuff together, but honestly, Unite Gaming. I want Nameless to have a victory here in England. He's been grinding, making a name for himself in Black Ops 2. I want Nameless and Unite to take this one.
Yeah, well, you know, he's actually been having a brilliant tournament so far, so you know, I guess we'll see by the end of tomorrow how it all goes. Chris, thanks so much for your time.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's about it.
Peace, Internet.